Then what do? I multiply it through by the what integrating factor of that answer. That means I'll make this one as an integrating factor, which means that I can have an IF of, so an IF will be exponential integral of what? Minus 1 over x dx. I'll get what I'm trying to say like that. I hope you know that if I integrate this now, minus 1 over x, the answer should be what? 1 over x. Yes or no? Have you now? 1 over x. Since I've gotten this one to be 1 over x, then I'll multiply both y and x by what? By 1 over x. Then what will I have here? And from here, I'll have m will give you what? 2y over what? X. Are we together? And n will give you, if I multiply everything by 1 over x, that will give you what? 2 ln x minus what? Y. Yes or no? If I multiply everything by the x, so let's now redifferentiate. So m here is now what? 2y x minus 1. So n is equals to what? 2 ln x minus y. From here, so partial m, partial y. Give me what? 2 x to the power of what? Minus 1. And partial n, partial x should give me what? 2x to the power of what? Minus 1 also. Yes or no? Yes or no now? Yes or no? When I talk now? Yes or no? Eh? Good. Since both of them is equal, then I can now differentiate again. So now the first thing I will start with is I want to integrate this answer. I want to integrate 2y open bracket 1 over x dx. So if I open this bracket, what will I have? I will have 2y ln what? Ln x. Yes or no? And the second one, integrating only minus y here, gave way to what? Minus y squared over 2 dy. Are we together? Then the last answer will be what? 2y ln x minus what? Y squared over 2 equals to what? Assignment. So this is your what? Final answer. As I pray, I don't know, I pray that you don't see it. Because if you see it, I don't know how you want to, you can't really justify until you start testing for it. And to test, as I said, there are 4 methods. But the most commonly used is what I listed. And let's look at example number 2 now. I have y to the power of 4 plus 2y dx plus x y cube 2y4 4x dy equals to what? 0. So from here, so what's my m? My m in this case is what? One is partial m, one is partial m, partial y, which will give you what? So I will copy the textbook because the textbook here use the second method to solve. So you can see that you can use the what? Second method or y. So from here, but what I will also say is that if you have inexact, these are the most commonly used method. You can quickly run both of them. If one did not work, the other will work. Are we together? Now, so the first one here, so let's say for, now the thing says you look for what? Partial n, partial x, minus what? Partial m, partial y over what? Over m. So what is partial n partial x here? Y cubed minus 4 minus partial n partial y minus 4y cubed plus what? 2 divided by, what is my m? Y raised to power 4 plus what? 2y. And everything minus what? Okay. Minus 2. That's what? Minus 6. I mean now. X power 4 plus 2y. Sure. Then also from here, you can factorize. Minus 3, what do I have? Y cubed plus what? Plus 2. Remove y here. Y cubed plus what? Plus 2. Cancel out. Then what do I have here? Minus 3 over what? Minus 3 over y, which is a function of only y. Then what do I do? What do I do now? Integrating factor, which is what? Exponential integral minus 3 over y dy. At the end of the day, what this will give me? Minus 3 ln y. And if it should be minus 3 ln y, that would be the same thing as what? 1 over y cubed. Yes or no? Yes or no now? Then multiply all of this your answer here by that particular answer. So from here, so what would my y now be? So my y here multiplied by 1 over y cubed will give me what? That's y plus what? 2 over y squared. And my n here multiplies 6 over y cubed. Happy now? How do I differentiate this? Okay, minus 4. Yes. Minus 4 over what? Y cubed. Then partial n partial x here should not give me. That would be 1 minus 4 over what? Y cubed, which is the same thing. Happy now? So from here, let me now integrate. If I integrate this answer, y plus 2 over y squared dx, and at the end of the day, the answer here will be xy plus, but second one, which is I'm only integrating the one that does not have y. That does not have x, which is what? Only 2y. If I integrate 2y, if I integrate 2y, what will I have? I will have what? Y squared. Adding up this answer, you have what? Xy plus 2x over what? Y squared plus what? Y squared equals to c. But that's not about that. So I think that would put a close to first order differential equation. Let's now enter second order differential equation. That's what we want to look at now. Yeah, let's deal with some definitions first. Second order linear ODE. So first thing first is to get the definition. The second order ODE, I think we know what it all means. We know what it's all about now, right? Second order, we know what it's all about now. Okay, good. Now the basic things we want to be dealing with here will be the method in which we solve it. There are two basic methods to solving it. Although there are not two, there are three, but per se there will be two. So there are two basic methods, which is method of undetermined. So undetermined coefficient. Very basic thing. Very basic thing.